Hey everybody, what's up? Chad Wesley Smith here. I am the founder of Juggernaut Training Systems. Competed in a bunch of different sports, powerlifting, made over a 2,300 pound total. Strongman, professional strongman, now been competing in jiu-jitsu. I'm a blue belt at Gracie Barra headquarters in Irvine, as well as a coach to many of the strongest powerlifters in the world, NFL players, Olympic throwers, all kinds of stuff. So I wanted to talk to you today about some modifications you can make to your training as we're dealing with quarantine from the coronavirus. So if you're at home, your gym is closed, maybe you have no access to equipment, how can you, at least make this a relatively positive time for your training? So there's really four main things that you want to focus on. The first is to retain the force production qualities of your nervous system. So you're going to be able to do that by really high power output movements like jumping and sprinting, stuff like clapping push-ups as well. Beyond that, to retain as much strength as you can, and depending on how long this goes on, I don't want to try and make a prediction on that, but it's going to be important that you retain as much muscle mass as you have. So doing really high volume body weight exercises to maintain your hypertrophy. So doing a lot of burnout sets, AMRAP sets of push-ups, dips on the chair, pull-ups, inverted rows, bodyweight squats, lunges, all of that stuff is going to be really beneficial, and you're going to need to do that training with pretty high frequency if you're limited by not having any access to weights. Beyond that, this is going to be a time that you can really focus on building work capacity with high volume, high frequency training with short rest periods. So when you do get back in the gym, you're back to powerlifting or weightlifting, that you're not too out of shape. And then finally, this is a good opportunity to introduce a lot of new movement patterns, because so much of powerlifting, weightlifting, and even CrossFit, is straight up and down, straight forward, straight back. Adding more lateral movement, more rotational movement is going to be a good thing to introduce those new movement patterns, help you stay healthy, help you be healthier when you get back to training. If you have some nagging injuries, perfect time to deal with that. This is also just going to be a time to test your creativity.
Rope, a smoke alarm, sheets of plywood. Yeah, it just might work.
You're going to be able to get creative with how you can load these exercises, whether that's putting a backpack on, a backpack in the back, a backpack in the front, carrying duffel bags filled with books or rocks or whatever it is, whether you're going to Zercher carry your dog or your kid, fireman's carry your wife and get some squats done that way. This is really going to be a test of your creativity. I'd suggest going back, watching the Rocky IV training montage a couple of times, get some ideas, get out in the forest and pick up a rock, whatever it may be, and try and make something positive out of this stressful time.